there on the tackle. A gain of 5.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
The 27-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. That ball complete to Isabella. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Murray steps away to his left. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle, got the 6 there.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. The 40. The 30. 10.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. An even 90 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for circle encore. If you know, you know.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action now. Mariota. He's got a man. It's Williams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Raiders.
Off the play fake, Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25.
Don't worry about it.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the similar to a boxer, flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Isaiah Simmons.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Again, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Getting it to them in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Here's a ball thrown right side and end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
32. And the Raider first down.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Mariota's pass.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Jacobs. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stop short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs there to make the grab. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. He accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And that's caught inside the 35.
I'm the
touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 77 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They go play action. Mariota. And this is incomplete. Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season. believer, even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore, I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
Oh, one of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer, because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 14.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On first down, Jacobs. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14. At the Cardinals' 27.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On play action, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
At the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, 37 yards. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Kickoff for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella There to make the grab. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now.
And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
49.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out. Get to open.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
At the 15-yard line.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
44, Mike, 44. They gonna need some therapy after this. Watch safety creep.
Murray to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Check. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Both brothers to Mike. Here we go.
Back to throw. Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Kenyon Drake.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Corey Littleton on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 44, Murray.
The 44-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Max Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And he's going to go down again. Cleveland Farrell, his 2nd sack of the night.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Jacobs, the Raider.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Chandler Jones.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
6. 1st down, Las Vegas.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Play fake. Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And got his man complete.
You'll get nothing.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and make